Hey guys, today we're going to be taking a look at another short manga. This one's called Genkaku Picasso. It's only 3 volumes complete. It was written by Usamaru Furuya and it was published by Viz Media. Now the author has another couple of famous mangas called Lychee Light Club and No Longer Human, in case you want to check those out as well. Now let's just take a quick look at the books themselves before diving into the plot. So volume 1, 2, and 3. I know all of you want to see the spines as well. So cool, that's the books. Let's now dive into the plot. So we follow our main character here, Hikari, who is an introverted high school kid that loves to draw. Now one day after school, on his way home, something happens, and then from that day onwards he's able to see the darkness in people's hearts, and because he loves to draw, as soon as he sees this black aura or darkness in other people, he quickly does a sketch of what he sees this darkness to be. Now with the help of his friend here, who I completely forgot her name, they together try to help out their classmates. What I really enjoyed about this manga is that a lot of the side characters still remain as part of the main story. So what happens a lot with other manga, in my opinion, is that sometimes you do get characters that don't really add too much to the main story. So they sort of pop into the story, they say hi or whatever, they maybe have an issue, and then they just disappear completely. What happens here is that because he's dealing with a lot of classmates, they do appear into the main story. Each one has their own little chapter or whatever it is, and then they still come back or do cameos inside any of the other characters' stories. So I thought that was really good. Some of the side characters, like I said, stick around. They're really good, and they help this very introverted kid, to just come out of his shell a little bit. So that was very well written. Now the darkness or some of the things that trouble the classmates also are issues that I felt that were, I guess, the things that high school kids will probably go through. Maybe some people have gone through some of these issues themselves, so they're fairly realistic, and the way that they approach them and solve them was good. I don't really have any negative comments, to be honest. I quite enjoyed it. The art itself, I just couldn't look past it. But every time they have the main character drawing, so as soon as he sees the black aura, they sort of show him as if he was emphatically drawing something, and he just reminded me of Bakuman, like the main guy from Bakuman. Obviously not a bad thing, it's just that I was like, oh, I think I've seen this before somewhere else. And then on top of that, some of the sketches that he does, some of the ones on the darker side, they do have, or they do give me a little bit of Junji Ito vibes, which is, again, nothing bad, but it's I guess something to keep an eye out for. Keeping in mind that this was only a short manga, 3 volumes, the ending felt like it fit. It sort of wrapped up everything really nicely. The main character gets a really nice ending that I just, to be honest, I couldn't think of where the story was going to head and how it was going to end. It just wrapped up really nicely, so it felt like it was one of those mangas that the author got the time and the amount of volumes where he wanted to write the story. It wasn't something that it was maybe cancelled halfway through and he had to rush the ending. Maybe if that is the case, I felt like the ending was great for a rushed ending. But yeah, I'll encourage everyone to read this manga. 3 volumes long. It's a no-brainer. It's not a big commitment. So go check it out. Check out my other videos. And thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Let me know what you think.